The issue that I could say is wrong is that, they give too much credit to the universe. Don't worship the creation, rather worship the creator. And it's, like I said, another thing of the enemy. And a lot of the information that you receive, you must have God to totally understand it. You need the Lord in order to understand a lot of the understanding that there is in the world. A lot of the overstanding comes from the Lord. You need him. If you ever seen the movie Lord of the Rings, you can consider, your knowledge of God to be the one ring that controls all rings. You need the knowledge of God in order to decipher any other knowledge that you come in contact with. Other than that, the self will always want more of the self, because the flesh is at war with the spirit. So, it's like your body, which houses the ego, it literally wants to be greater. When in reality, the spirit within you, is greater, because greater is he who is in me than he who is in the world. That's everything I'm saying. You will relay back to the scriptures, but from a perspective as one who spiritually discerns this and spiritually understands this, speaking to the one who can spiritually discern and who can spiritually understand. So then I noticed that a lot of you chosen individuals are into these spiritual practices, and you're saying things like, oh, well, the universe, said this, or the universe or spirit or this or that. In reality, the universe is bigger than that. It's not just the universe that gives the universe its own space, its own standing. The ascended masters so there is a truth to that. But you got to take the S off when you're speaking of ascended masters, because there is only been one being that is known to man that lived, died, rose again, that had all power and was actually God on earth, and that can do anything, who actually rose into heaven, descended into hell, took captivity itself captive, and then rose up into heaven that he might rise up above all things. That individual is Jesus. So it's okay if you're saying ascended master, as in no S, because there is no equivalent to Jesus. So there are no masters. So, you got to keep in mind, like I said, that the enemy, the same way that he sought to tamper the Bible, all other information, he has also tried to tamper. He has also had his hands in the whole entire pot, because he cannot do nothing about the fact that God is real. Then he is, his whole fight has been against your whole understanding.